footprint.
Yeah, the carbon
CO2.
footprint, right? So I asked ChatGPT, I said, how data centers being built pollute the earth and use mass resources? It says, yes, this is one of those things that doesn't look dirty on the surface, but the footprint is heavy once you zoom out. It says data centers are basically the factories of the digital age, and here's how they pollute the earth and chew through mass resources. It says, number one, insane electricity demand. Data centers run 24/7, no breaks. They power servers, cooling systems, backup systems, and it says many are as energy hungry as small cities. It says a huge portion still run on fossil fuel based grids. It says the impact is high CO2 emissions. So we gotta keep, like the brother said, we gotta cut you niggas off so we can have more, you know what I'm saying? More CO2 for these goddamn data centers, man.
Right. And so the carbon premium, carbon data and all that footprint and all that, that really was for corporations. They said, oh, well, instead of just using this on corporations, we can use this on the people. You know? So real soon, people are going to be regulated. How much you eat, how much where you going outside. You know, utilize it, and it's going to be utilized by, well, they're going to utilize it to say Palantir, things of that nature, detention centers, 15-minute cities to regulate the people.
Yeah.
All right, you stay over here. You're gonna be staying in this building here. You're gonna get this allowance. You better go outside at this time. Everything you do is gonna be tracked and monitored.
What's that little cartoon?
Yeah, that's Beyond the Reset.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That little animation. They show you that, man. You know, that whole everything the elder just said is basically in that little animation, bro. It's like the same thing. They send him the little things of what he can eat, the rations of food. You know, certain movies he can watch. You know what I'm saying? All of that, because you're not gonna have a lot of where they give you that universal basic UBI. Yeah, the UBI, and they send them so much. You know, which I think on there it had it like in points or something. Like in points, you had so many points for this. That nigga tried to watch a movie and couldn't even watch now. He have enough points, man.
But tie it to your credit score now. The credit system. That's what's going in right now. Yeah, the credit system.
Got social,
social
credit scores, if you will, in China. You say something against the government if you want to. That's your ass gonna be bound to China. Don't get on no train, bro. You can't get on no train. You can't leave China. What you trying to do? Right. Your ass gonna sit right there.
Then here it is. You out there probably cooking with your neighbor, drinking a beer and cooking. You expressing yourself. I can't stand this shit. They go call a hotline and say, yeah, my neighbor said, fuck you. Well, that's what they're doing.
They got so many. Bro, you go out, bro. You look at.
No, I'm saying, but the neighbors assisting on each other, because if I tell on you, I'm gonna get points and deduct your points. I said, for real, bro. Oh yeah, hell yeah. It's beyond cameras.
You see this pole right here? That hole will be riddled with goddamn cameras.
And about 35 cameras on that one pole.
You jaywalk, that's a point.
Yep. Exactly. Yep.
They gonna plaster your name. They will plaster your name and your information. This motherfucker jaywalking.
Yep. They got so many cameras for one person in China.
Yep. Like 5 to 10 cameras per person.
And when you look at it, this has been going on in China for years.
Yep.
It ain't just started. I mean, probably about 10 plus years. It's been going on for years.
China is the model, bro. China is a model that America wants to emulate. They're playing catch up.
Yep.
In order for them to get the shit together, they're going to take a lot of rights away, and a lot of people going to be locked away or exterminated.
That's right.
Hence what? Goddamn me, ICE. Go ahead, bro. Get down.
Bro, reading this, bro, it makes sense what this nigga is doing, going back to with the farmers. Wow, just listen, bro. I'm gonna go back to the impact of the electricity use. It says the impact is high CO2 emissions, increased air population for power plants and grid strain. It says more power plants get built. And it says number 2, water usage. Water use, mass water usage. Cooling is the silent killer. Large data centers can use millions of gallons of water per day.
Per day,
gosh.
That's a lot of goddamn water.
Water's about to get scarce out here, brothers. Brothers, water's about to get scarce out here, bro.
It says large data centers can use millions of gallons of water per day. Water is used to cool servers, prevent overheating. It says many built in drought-prone areas. It says the impact It drains local water supplies,
Yep.
competes with agriculture, residential water, and raising water prices for locals.
Right.
Some communities don't even realize it until the shortage is hit. Damn.
You just said it's gonna be shortages out here.
Leave all of a sudden.
Now it's gonna be pressure from above, pressure from below.
Right.
Squeeze.
It's gonna be that squeeze. Let's go to Luke 20:21 and 25. How do you foreigners coming over here? You came over here to get judged, man.
Right.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
This last one.
Go ahead,
This is number 3. It says land destruction and habitat loss. It says building a data center isn't just dropping a building. It requires a large plot of land, roads, substations, transmission lines, and often built on forest lands, farmland, and wildlife habitats.
Yep.
It makes sense that they was doing that shit with the farmers, man. All these years, and what farmers going bankrupt now, they have to sell their land and do that.
Yep.
Why? Because they about to build these fucking data centers, bro.
Right.
Right.
Buying up farmland.
And guess who else was buying up the farmland?
China.
B Jizzle.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Right?
Got like 40-something% of the.
Yep. Down here in Texas.
Don't forget.
So
Yep.
Frankenstein food is about to be a thing of the norm.
Man.
Yeah, you guys don't have to eat meat anymore. It's too much CO2. Well, we got this vegetarian burger. And I forget what burger it's called, bro. You bite into it, it tastes just like a regular. It tastes like a burger, bro.
You know what I mean?
Beyond Meat.
Beyond Meat, Impossible shit.
It tastes just like a burger.
Esau's wicked ass. He likes to start in these small, these small places, these small towns, these small cities, these small towns, and with his madness, because that's another thing. Now that y'all mentioning that, they put Venus again. They put a plant down there recently, and it's supposed to be a plant-based plant-based plant, But bro, you smell the smell.
Yeah.
It's like, no, bro, that's not gonna make me think this is plants, man. That shit is horrible, bro. And you
Burnt
can
rubber.
smell it horrendous.
It's chemicals.
Right.
Right.
And you
There's
can
a whole
smell that
bunch of
shit like
chemicals they mix it
miles.
up.
Like from the freeway up, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro.
They go package it up with a smile and say, "Here,
Right. And
look at
exactly.
No animal was killed making this. Like, like, nigga, you killing me.
Smell like people, honestly. Like, it's for real. It smell like people, bro. Like, I don't really know what that smell like, but
Well,
to
you
me,
did,
when I smell, I think about like a dead
bad.
person. That's how bad it
God
smells. It's terrible, bro. I'm like, and y'all claiming this is plants? Plant? It's a plant? Nah, bro. Stop, man.
That's that movie what it called Soylent Green. They were chopping them, them chopping the people up in that goddamn machine and mixing that shit in with meat.
This shit wicked out here, bro. It's just real wicked out here. Bro, we just read water's about to get scarce. A lot of people moving down here to Texas to get their ass judged by the Heavenly Father, man. You fucking heathens, man.
Yeah.
You know, go ahead, dog. That's
This is the one. So it says these data centers are often built on forest land, farm land, and wildlife habitats. It says the impact is ecosystem disruption, loss of biodiversity, increased flooding due to land clearing. Once concrete goes down, that land is basically dead space for nature.
That's it.
Niggas
killing the earth, bro. He's killing the earth. He's gonna kill a lot of people in order to gain that enterprise, lock up a lot of people. A lot of people who are whistleblowers like us, we're not in the equation of the new world order.
I won't want to be no ways. Fuck
The
that.
earth, wherever you go, death and hell follow.
Yep.
It says in Revelation 6.
Son of perdition. You know what I'm saying?
They go to them small towns building all those businesses, but then they'll tell you that, okay, we're bringing an extra $2.6 billion to your economy.
Yep.
So you go, so the people go hooray for it,
Yeah.
but they'll get hired there.
Yep.
At the same time, it's killing them at the same damn time, man.
And it's a food that's there.
Right.
Yep. Yeah.
Because in certain areas you can have a store in the same proximity as a dang old plant. You can't do that.
You can't do it. And then, like, y'all remember, there's a company, I had bought some stocks in it, called Piedmont Lithium. Back in Carolina, when they had that flood real bad. I think Esau, but Elon Musk tried to get the mining rights to go down there and mine for lithium. But the company Piedmont Lithium had already got the rights to start mining the lithium. You can't have AI without lithium.
Yep.
All that shit come together, man. Yep, you gotta have all that. But those companies or those people was trying to protest to get those companies up out of there, but they got too much money because they gonna make so much money and they promise the people the jobs. But it's fucking up. That's why the animals go change their habitat, man. They gonna start coming more into the cities.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
To survive.
That should go back to Black Rocks.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. What? Piedmont Lithium? I bought some stock. No, I be shit. You know. Hell yeah, man. They the most holding assets in the world.
Hey, can we get that
21?
21?
Con.
25?
Yep.
We look up that word, stress.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, and verse 25. It says, "And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring."
Now let's look at that word distress. We look it up. Look at the root word of the word of that word, basically.
That root word.
You
Want to get to that?
Seneca.
Yeah. Seneco.
Read, look it up. Yeah. Some of that shit going in.
Yeah.
Right?
The root word of that root word of is a Seneco, right? Of that word distress. And he gonna read a definition of it.
This is that word, Seneco, Strong's G4912, and it says to hold together. When you go down to point B, it says to press on every side.
Right.
Of a besieged city,
Distress. Yeah.
of a strait that forces a ship into a narrow channel.
Right.
And then it says of a cattle squeeze, that pushing in on each side, forcing the beast into a position where it cannot move.
Right. And metaphorically, that's the people.
Yeah.
The people are going to be forced into a cage where they can't move. To do what? Go ahead, give me a read on that. Right.
It says of a cattle squeeze, that pushing in on each side, forcing the beast into a position where it cannot move, so the farmer can administer medication.
See that? To administer medication. And what is that medication? What we always going into the mark of the beast. Right? He's going to come with a system to where people are going to be begging for a solution. And that solution is basically connecting the people with machines. Hence, Revelation 13 and 16.
Right.
And it causes all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive it marks in their right hand and their forehead. Right?
Because these small hats, Amalek look at the people as goyim. What is that? Cattle. You see?
I'm gonna read a little further down on there. It says, to constrain, oppress, of ill laying hold of one and distressing him, to be held with, afflicted with, suffering from, to urge, impale.
Right, impale. Right? To basically stick.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go to Revelation 13 and 16. Let's go to Revelation 13 and 16. Can you keep going?
Yeah. It's to hold completely, to hold fast of a prisoner.
Gonna tie right into what the elder gonna go into, Revelation.
Yes. Yep. Let's go to Revelation 13 and 16.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 16. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Now you look at that word mark, it goes in karaga, right? It basically means to imprint, right? You know, to mark or to stamp, right? This is what you would do in the ancient times, to, you know, for cattle and for people. You know, people will have an earring to show that they basically to show that they belong to a certain master. But this is going to be something that's digital. Okay? Keep on reading now.
This is Revelation 13, and I'll read 16 again. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark.
Right, so you're not going to be able to buy or sell without that mark in your hand. Okay? Right. And it's not sin. How can it be sin? How can you buy and sell with sin? How can you quantify sin? That doesn't make any sense. Esau, Edom, let you sin all day long and eat. So what sin will you have to do in order for you to buy or sell?
Right.
That doesn't make any sense. It has to be something tangible that you're going to have to present in order to buy or sell. Okay.
So this is the comment, James. This is the John Brown commentary of Revelation chapter 13. I'm gonna get straight to it. When you go down, it says text number 2. It says number 1, Dr. Carl Sanders. It says Dr. Sanders holds a PhD in electronics and engineering and was the chief engineer responsible for the design and development of a microchip that is so small that it can be injected under the skin with a hypodermic needle. It says this chip was originally developed for the purpose of repairing several severed spinal cords so that people would be able to walk again. It says, which is going right into, when you read in Revelation 13, it talks about those miracles, man. Yeah. You see, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 talks about it too. These miracles, which you go into these pseudos, which is false miracles, man. It says, there were over 100 people involved. It's like it says the chip was originally developed for the purpose of repairing severed spinal cords so that people would be able to walk again. There were over 100 people involved in this project, of which Dr. Sanders was a senior engineer in charge. It said it is important to understand that the people involved in the creation of this chip had no idea that it would become all that it has. Right. Just like Oppenheimer, when you watch that movie, that nigga created it. He didn't think it was going. You know what I'm saying? That's why when he realized after he created it, what they were going to do with it, he tried to stop the shit.
Too late.
Right, it was too late. It says they all believed they were doing it for very humanitarian reasons. The investors in this project determined that the spinal repair alone were not significant to give a proper return on their investment, so they began to look at other possibilities. They looked forward, they found that because of the electrical impulse produced by the chip, that it altered certain behaviors. For instance, when placed in the pituitary gland of a female, it would put her immediately into menopause. The ability to conceive,
you'll be able to control the population,
right,
with this technology, right? Certain women, 30, you know what I'm saying, 30 years old, menopause, right? You know that'll help them, you know, keep the population at a certain percentage. This man trying to be God.
The ability to conceive was immediately halted. It says this had already been tested in India. They also found that certain frequencies will produce increased amount of adrenaline. This is called the Rambo chip, and it has been tested with Vietnam veterans.
Hey, remember, we got a test me on that.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah,
They,
right down there.
Right down there. Dude came over and said, "Yeah, I got the chip." So they've been planting these chips in these soldiers.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
Right now he got to what? To increase they endurance. Super soldiers, basically.
Yeah. What's that movie, Upgrade?
Yep.
When you put in, he started. He was paralyzed, but then he could walk.
Yep.
You know, then he could fight a certain way. You know, he could do martial arts. He started gonna put all that in you, make you think like, if you get this, we can make you. You can put it in your arm and make you do something if you done lost your limb. You know, somebody coming from war. We can basically put it in your back and have you raise up. Now you can walk. You may walk fucked up, but you still can move around. See, Esau, that's those, as we mentioned, those miracles. Esau really set it up to make it sound good, but ultimately it's gonna be to your detriment. It's gonna be to what? Your destruction.
Man, it's a look. We coming up to the point. It says, they also began research on other marketing possibilities. They discovered that one of the major problems was making people aware of their product and then getting them to accept it. Dr. Sanders was at the meeting where they decided to put the picture of lost children on paper bags and milk cartons in the effort to make people aware that there was a need to keep track of and locate missing children, as well as Alzheimer's patients.
This is an ongoing occurrence. This is why they're coming out with the Epstein files. I mean, what are you doing to kids? This is why Mel Gibson came out with that the movie years ago, going into how, you know, these kids are trafficked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All to do what? To spark, you know what I'm saying, an emotion so people would accept receiving the RFID chip.
Right.
Okay?
All right. It says, these meetings were held in Luxembourg, in London, in Brussels, and many right here in San Francisco. The identification and control of people were discussed as if it were cattle.
Yep.
Go back to the cattle squeeze, man.
Yep.
Showing you that they look at people as cattle, man. I'm gonna read that again. The identification and control of people were discussed as if they were cattle.
Cattle.
And to be honest with you, to look at them, most motherfuckers, if I was the top of the family, I look at motherfuckers as cattle too, because half of the people living on this earth is just, you just taking up space. You ain't producing shit. You know what I'm saying? I do the shit to them same motherfuckers too. Fuck them, shit. It's real, right, man. These people out here are useless, man. These motherfuckers are primed for it. They ready for it. Don't even realize it.
Right. They got such a dependency on AI already.
Man, bro.
And the average person, these kids, they can't go formulate a fucking sentence without ChatGPT. That's not even an exaggeration. Critical thinking is at an all-time low. They can't function.
Oh man, well shit, man, I got people, man, talking about, you got 11 graders, 10 graders reading on the fucking 7th grade fucking level, man. Fourth, 7th, whatever.
They had like a group chat for teachers. They said a lot of them was like a 4th grade level, and they was like juniors and seniors.
They're not even equipped to go to college.
No, they said they would give them the answer to the test, like an open book test, and they would fail them.
Stupid. Dumbass kids.
I subbed at a high school recently, and it was my first time working in high school. So I seen technology in schools, but I never seen it on a high school level.
Right.
And the assignment that I had to, facilitate or whatever, everybody in the class, all they did, open up a laptop, ChatGPT, copy and paste, ChatGPT, copy paste, put an answer, submit. The whole thing.
You know what? And ain't nothing wrong with that, but you got to read the shit to retain some kind of information. You know what I'm saying? You just copy, ain't reading shit. Back on the phone, going to TikTok.
I mean, there's no reading.
It's crazy, bro.
People are what's the word? Illiterate.
Yeah.
They had the ability to read but don't want to. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And as you get older, it's like, bro, you can't critically think for yourself. And then how do you know what ChatGPT is to say is correct?
Right.
When it comes to certain, you know what I'm saying, topics. Like, where's your critical thinking at? You just, ChatGPT said it, so, it must be right.
That's what Esau wants. He wants you to not be able to think. That's why he called you Goyim. He really wants you to be just a mindless animal. And he can direct you however you want.
One of them cats said that they don't want a nation of thinkers. They want workers, man.
That's
I
it.
can't remember which one it was.
Rockefeller.
One of them crackers.
Yeah,
Rothschild,
one of them. Yeah.
Yep. And now that they have humanoids, these people are useless to them, man.
Yeah.
Boy.
Man,
They're useless.
Bunch of, hey, like on, what is it? The Matrix, a bunch of copper tops. Ready. Like that. Mormons. Yeah, them out, Slater got loose. They coming back to him. Sorry, they looking at me. I'll get y'all in a minute. I'll get y'all in a minute.
Right.
right.
My God, the plan.
All right, so it says, all right, Revelation 13 and 16. He causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead.
Gets me one
It
of them.
says, number one, Strong's 5480 Karagma. It says it's a thin carved sculpture of a graven image. Karaks, going into the root word, it says to sharpen to a point through the idea of sketching. It says this sounds a lot like a hypodermic needle, piercing the skin.
Yep. That's what when you go back to the original flight.
No, go ahead.
Karak, when you go to the original, when you go into the base root word, it goes into Karak, means what? A stake, impale. So basically, the puncture. So that's.
Man, it says stigma 47 42. It says to stick or to prick equals a mark pricked in or branded upon the body. One of Webster's dictionary definition calls stigma a small spot, scar, or opening on a plant or animal.
That's right.
It says in the readout of this microchip, there were 9 levels of information that the designers would include. There were name and an image of a picture of your face. They also wanted social security numbers with the extra international digit. A fingerprint identification was also to be included. Physical description, family history, address, criminal records, occupation, income tax information.
Like I said, you can't just say the mark is Christianity, it's sin, it's an embargo. Well, it's telling you what it is. When you see AI is being developed, how fast it's being developed, how fast it's being implemented, along with what the mark truly is, you cannot deny it.
Right.
You cannot deny it. So you cannot keep saying that it's Christianity. It's sin. No, it is actually something that is physical. You got to get that out your head. And if you following your leaders that's saying it other than this, then bro, you're out the game. You tripping.
Because when they come, and it should surely come, be made manifest, you can't say, I didn't know or heard it.
Yep.
That's just an excuse.
Right.
So the Lord is covering every basis on why this information, on part of why the information going out. So you can't have a cloak for your sins, man. You know?
You can have some of these sets, these Israelite sets, that just like during the time of the Obed, with like General Yohanan, hey, go ahead and take the jab. They can be saying the same thing when this come around. When things start getting hard, go ahead and take that jab.
Man, you gotta eat.
You gotta eat.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then this nigga had the audacity. Y'all was smoking crack, wasn't y'all? Like,
Hey, what they got to do with, like,
he literally
nigga?
said that shit, bro.
Who always smoking crack?
Like, he literally said that. Like, come on, man.
That's fucked up. So smoke crack, so you might be going to take this, in other words.
Right. You eat Doritos, don't you? Like, get the fuck out of here. A lot of these people are set up to keep Jake in a very docile
Mindset,
and stupefied mindset with the whole usage of the black culture
Right.
and tied it into the faith.
It's like slipping more. All right, so it says this microchip has exactly that, an expressed image of its recipient. Recently, under new healthcare programs, they are talking about womb-to-tomb positive identification. There are bills before Congress right now and others that have been passed that will allow a microchip of identification to be injected into your child at the time of birth.
Remember when Joe Biden was speaking to that one judge and saying, "Judge, you will rule on this."
Yeah, I remember that.
In the 90s.
Yeah. Right. Damn, bro.
You will be ruling on
Before
this.
your tenure is over.
Before your tenure is over, you will rule on this. In Washington State, they're trying to get this bill passed. It's called the HB, B as in boy, 2303 bill.
Yeah,
and they want to basically have it to where it prohibits employers from forcing their employees to get in the microchip.
Wow.
All right, this is an actual bill that they're trying to pass.
Force them to do it?
Force them not to.
do it.
Let you know it's about to happen.
Yeah, let you know it's about to happen.
Wow.
Right?
It says, the president was given this authority and control under the Immigration Control Act.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right. Under the Immigration Control Act. And what do we see going on now?
Right.
What do we see going on now, brothers? The whole immigration thing. Right? So they're utilizing the northern tribe as a ploy, right, to basically push, you know what I'm saying, that hidden agenda of the MOTP brothers. Alright? And let's keep on reading on that. And he got the brother the Quran has that word 600-6 in the interlinear. But go ahead and read that. Go ahead, brother. Revelation 13 and 16. It's like
This is Revelation 13 and 16. It says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." Verse 18, here is wisdom. "Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Right. When you look at that word, 666, right? Of course, we know it means it goes to 666, but that's going to stigma. When you look up the etymology of that word, the word goes into stigma. Go ahead, brother.
This is G4742 stigma, and it says outline of biblical usage. It says a mark pricked in or branded upon the body. It says to ancient Oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name or the stamp of their master or commander, branded or pricked, in parentheses, cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belong to.
Right. So they're going to cut inside of you. They're going to prick you with that mark. They go to Akbar. It's a Qurans. Right? Which we know to be the microchip. And people who bow down to that, they're pledging allegiance to the image of the beast. Right? To basically the beast system.
It says, and there were even some devotees.
That was Northern tribe highway.
Right.
A lot of you Northern tribes bitches, man.
Drag their ass through the mud.
It says, and there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with the token of their gods.
Read it again, bro.
Whole thing?
No.
That last part. Yeah, it says, and there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with the token of their gods.
Right. You're going to have people that's going to be zealous for it. They're going to bow down to it. You already have AI coats out here, man. That's worshiping AI as a god. what's that? What's the guy named Noah Harari? He said that AI will basically have control over all literature, anything that's written. So with AI, these guys are going to rewrite the Bible.
Yeah.
All right. Serious business, real man. Go ahead,
I
Ryan.
was gonna say they show you in that movie with Michael B. Jordan, Fahrenheit 451, and they made us like at least we read that. They made us read that too. But in the book, the concept of the book is basically every book is scanned, is uploaded to the cloud, which is pretty much already the case. Archive.org is a site that pretty much already do that. And then they're able to control all literature, like Priest going into. You know?
That's it. It's true. It's 10:08.
These people are cooked.
All right. Hey, so with that, we hope it was edifying for you, brothers. We give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Divine City Apostle, you guys are well. Peace, meaning, salutation, you out there, Torah, and the truth, Shalom.
Shalom.